bunch of real wackos just standing by to talk to us here this hour. Want to remind you again, man, I'm promoting this show like crazy because this could be something. And then on the other hand, it could be a big bomb. You never know. But Friday morning at 10 o'clock, we're going to talk to James McKinney, Chief of the Mass Media Bureau for the FCC. Rock Creek, hello.
Hello, Neil. Do you love yourself?
Is this another crank?
No.
Is this one of Al's neighbors?
No.
Okay.
Do you love yourself?
I really haven't given much thought about it. Do you love yourself?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Well, you see, maybe that's why you're so miserable.
You're related to the guy from Hialeah?
No, but he's got a point.
Yeah. You've got a point, too. It's right at the top of the head, you jackass. What are we getting all these people out? All the amateur psychologists, they must be getting ready for Steve to come back on the air. Unbelievable. Yeah, that had to be one of Alice's neighbors. That was a setup. Okay, we've got several open lines now. The last caller seemed to knock the daylights out of the board. In Dade County, 624-0191, and in Broward, 764-0707. I'm sure the last caller loves himself because we saw what he was doing. West Palm, hello.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Okay, I think.
Oh, I hope so. Well, I missed West 52nd Street the other night, but I'm not surprised that they're tearing up Steve Dahl and Gary Meyer from Chicago.
Yeah, we haven't heard too much about them.
Well, the last I knew, when I was in Chicago or in Illinois, they were off because they had offended somebody who operated the station who was an idiot. And they took them off, and then they were supposed to go to another station.
Yeah.
And it never happened, okay? And they killed talk show in Illinois because they got people that were good, and then they just, one by one, took them off. And really, Dahl and Meyer are about the best thing that was on there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say they're about on your level, if you would accept that.
I boy, a couple of real degenerates, huh?
No.
Who don't love themselves and are miserable and have nothing to do.
He married, he has 3 kids.
Oh, my gosh.
Meyer, he's not. He's young, single, nice-looking. But they were interesting. Every day they came on with something new. It wasn't the same. And he had few guests, but really carried on and got people interested. And they were just shifting them from station to station like they're doing down here.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the problem. There's a lot of spineless management in this business. In fact, most management is spineless. And all they got to do is get a little bit of heat, and right away, in the beginning, they're usually real supportive and all excited and enthusiastic.
Aren't you then?
But, boy, inside, their stomachs are churning, and they're just waiting for the first flack, and then, most of them start buckling at the knees.
Well, I sure hope you stay on, because you're the only one I get to listen to, and you're really enjoyable. You make my day fly. And I enjoy you. I'm not old, I'm not young, I'm kind of in between.
Yeah, like most of us.
Oh, no, you're young.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I would think so.
Oh, sure, until I come in and do the show every day.
Well, I imagine it takes a lot out of you.
Then I start hating myself and getting real bored.
Oh.
Man, I listen to some of these people out there. That's one of the things that I find the most amusing is that people who listen in the audience, a lot of them, they really think they know something, and they don't know a damn thing. And as I said to that jerk before, there are people I know in this business, and, I could just blow the lid off the whole market, but I wouldn't do it to people. But they think that they really, because they listen to somebody on the air, it's like watching Johnny Carson or watching Bill Cosby. I mean, Bill Cosby in his personal life might be an SOB. He might be a nasty guy. You don't know.
Right, that's just his manner for making his living.
Exactly.
I go home and kick the dog.
Right.
Well, it was great talking to you. I really liked it. I had to call collect. I called once, and he said, call me a collect.
Please. We got loads of money here. We don't know what to do with it.
Wonderful. I'm really happy for you then. Get a nice big raise when your time comes up, because enough people say you're the best. They'll eventually admit it.
Who will?
Well, your boss, I hope.
Oh, no. Well, they only say that on alternate days. See, one day they say you're the best, the next day the worst, and that way they figure it evens out. We got them all today. We got all of Bernard Meltzer's fan.
Hello, Bernard. I wanted to tell you about Taffy.
It's that same woman. That's the incredible thing. There's one woman. She's about 120 years old, and she makes all of those calls. She calls Witchner, and she calls Taffy, and she calls Dr. Uncle Bernard. Man, I'm telling you, if we ever lose her, half of these people are going to be out of business. Okay, let's do a little business of our own here. Has anybody ever seen them together? It's 21 past 1. By the way, speaking of rumors, you know that caller we had at the top of the hour, that another young misfit who sounded like Mitch's twin brother who said he was calling from Rock Creek? Well, I just got a call on the bat line, and you're not going to believe who it is rumored that caller was. Now, he was calling from Rock Creek, and we know that a fairly well-known talk hostess in the market lives in Rock Creek, and the rumor is that caller... I mean, I find it hard to believe, but... Would this be a story? This would make the Mike Miller rumor pale into insignificance. If I'd have known who it was, man, we'd have kept him on a little longer. Okay, 22 minutes past 1 at WINZ. That was the WS News poster child you just heard there. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Neil?
Yes, sir.
Listen, we had two languages, English and Spanish. And now there's...
Boy, what a foul-mouthed old fart he was, wasn't he? Boy, he was a foul-mouthed, nasty prune, huh? Unbelievable.